Please subscribe, share, like. Yes, yes. Amen. Hi everybody, good morning. This is Prostoryline. You're welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, share and like. Share and like. If it's your first time, you're highly welcome. If you're tuning in again, thank you for stopping by. How you can see me, the weather is a little bit, it's a beautiful day though. Weather is fine. I hope you can see me. So please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're tuning in for the first time. And let's have a conversation, alright? Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm seeing only one like. I need like 5 likes before I start talking. Male in crisis. Male are in crisis. So I already tuned in before. I don't know if some people that tuned in before now. It was just, I don't know if you can hear me. Some people are saying they can't hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Just drop your comments in the comment section. If you can't hear me, let me know in the comment section. And if you can equally hear me, let me know in the comment section. Can you hear me, guys? Eklaya, the vlogger. Hi, how are you? Where are you watching from? Let me know. Which part of the world are you watching from? So, be a little bit very. Hello. I don't know what your name is. Hi, you're welcome. You're welcome to the channel. Guys, please like. Give a thumbs up to this live. Like, and subscribe if it's your first time for that like. Okay, thanks from Germany. What's your name? What do I call you? I can't see a name to call you. Thank you for that like. How is Germany today? What's going on in Germany? Dexter Jackson. Hi, Dexter. Dexter, you're welcome to the channel. How are you? How is everything with you? I hope you're good. Saif. Okay, Saif, I'm so happy to have you on the show. You're highly welcome. Please like. Thank you for the like, guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate every one of you. Today I want to talk about something, something that is bugging. Thank you for the like. That is bugging my mind, and it's all about today's with men. I say you are pretty. Thank you so much, Saif. Today's men, all around the world, something is happening to that very gender, like the male gender. Something is happening, and people are not talking enough about it. People are not saying enough about what is happening to the male gender. Naturally, okay, naturally, God has created this gender to be like the head, a leader, a protector, a provider. But today, it's not like that. And so many things have changed. Like in the Western world, dominantly, some of the males are behaving like as if something is wrong. They want to be they're behaving like women. Saif, say you single? Yes, Saif, I'm not married. I'm single. Anything? What's up? Why are you asking that question? I came across a video of a man. All right, this man is he should be in his 40s, nothing less than 40 years old, and he's doing a kind of dance. Somebody is at that age is supposed to be like an uncle, supposed to be like a grandfather. All right, it's supposed to be a role model to younger kids, but the kind of profession it chooses is something that I feel it shouldn't have. I don't know what others think. I'm not trying to be judgmental. Not that I'm trying to be judgmental, but I just feel something is wrong with the male folk today. I feel something is wrong with the males today. As people are not talking enough about it. People are not saying things about it. No men around you to see that beauty. Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. You're so funny. Come on now. Saif, stop doing that. Saif, okay, you say you're watching from Germany. We have males around. We have males around. So one of the I was telling you about this man I saw, dancing, strip dancing, wearing this, is it thong, you guys, with no trousers, just a jacket. It was just dancing, seducing everybody. It was crazy. And people were shouting, clapping, oh, cheering him up, right on, right on, right on. And he's keep doing that just for how much? For maybe high, maybe $1,000 or two. It's crazy. And something is wrong. Something is really wrong with the male folks. People need to talk about them. I am looking to have a girlfriend. Okay, Saif, how old are you? If you're interested. Oh, really? If you're interesting. If I'm interested. I'm not interesting. I'm not interesting. I'm not a very lively person like that. Um, Saif, stop distracting us. You're 40. Oh, okay. Where are you from? Saif, okay, let me do it this way. If you're really interested in having a girlfriend, just drop maybe your Instagram details, all right? And then I'll try to like link you all with someone so that you talk. How about that? You're from Oman, okay? If you're really interested in maybe having a girlfriend, you want to have an African as a girlfriend. Is that what you want? You want to have a black lady as a girlfriend. If you're interested, okay, if you're real, just drop your call it Instagram details if you're Instagram or other social media platforms that somebody can reach you. Then I'll reach you and then connect you with someone. But I'm not liable to whatever disaster that happens after, okay? I'm not, I'll just link, maybe call somebody, link you up. If you like each other, if it works, fine. If it doesn't work, it's none of my business. I can't release my WhatsApp number here. Come on now, guy. I can't. Drop your WhatsApp number instead. You what's the name? Saif. Okay, go ahead. No problem. Go ahead. I'll link you all with someone. And you give me when on WhatsApp you tell me everything. Go ahead, give me, no problem. So today's my life. That's the topic I want to have today. Something happened here in the country. I'm from Nigeria, guys. So something happened recently in Nigeria. There's this young celebrity called Chike. He's a music a musician, Afrobeat thing, and he's always singing this kind of love song. And most times it's been called to perform weddings. TB 7 cases where from where I'm from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria proudly like a Nigerian. You're welcome to the show. Please like the live, guys. TB B7K, please like the live. Thank you. Where are you from? And where are you from? You know where I'm from. So this young man, there's this other celebrity that is an older person that was married. Because they're having, him and the wife were having little issues, all right, little conflicts, and probably everybody's just been arrows of, trying to say I'm sorry and thank you for that. Like, you know, they are equal. They both of them were just like face offing each other, husband and wife in the home. Uh, a married woman approached a single guy, which is equally popular. Don't forget, the husband of the married woman is equally very popular. He's a celebrity, well-known person. More like he's been there before this younger musician came. Yeah, it is. It is a door. But for the married woman to have some fun, as a male, you should be running. You're supposed to be running. You're not supposed to. Come on, you're young, you're fine, you have the money, you have the fame, everything. Why? What attracts you? What would make you? What would move you to go sleep with a married woman? Saif, I've not seen no. Me too. Where in Nigeria? Okay, I'm from Akwa Ibom. Beat 7K says we're in Nigeria. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Saif, drop your account. Drop your. Ah, they say, baby, you hear say FCC has arrested. Yeah, I heard about it. Kai, Kai, Kai. Too many stories, really. Too many crazy stories. Like, what would prompt somebody to behave like that? Initially, I was thinking when she came out saying she had cancer, all right, stage 3 cancer. I was like, you look too fresh, girl, to be, cancerous. Like, you look so healthy. You're talking about stage 3. They just discovered you have like you having is it stage 3 cancer. And you're looking all fresh. You're just scraping like you just you just barb your hair. How is that possible? The thing is crazy. So I like her, but her drama is too much. Honestly, that's the worst thing she has ever done. Like that's the craziest. I didn't mean it was content. I don't understand, but being so serious and then getting money from people, tunes of millions. That's crazy. That's bad. That's not a good thing to do. And she has ended up tarnishing her image. I remember one Dr. Zoe. This is a Nigerian, but based medical doctor, a Nigerian. I don't know if he has Indian citizenship, but he was defending Blessing CEO. He's a very big doctor in Canada. It was like defending Blessing CEO. Oh, we don't know cancer. No, 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 cancer. You people like leave her alone. When the FCC arrested her, this doctor came out and was like, Jesus, oh my God, this girl I've killed. It will never be well with her. It's crazy. It's crazy. Blessings, you know, the world have really changed that people don't uh, think about the consequences of their actions. They just, wake up and then do whatever they like, just to get whatever they want to get. Namdi says her plan worked, but she used her hand, exposed herself. How did she do that, Namdi? I didn't really follow her whatever too much. How did she use her hand to expose herself? Because recently I saw this video she made. Her hand was kind of black and then swollen. So I was thinking maybe, for real, she was sick. For real, I thought she was sick, really. But I don't know how she exposed herself. It's only God that knows the extent people can go just to, get what they want. It's crazy. Nobody cares about dignity anymore. Nobody cares about their dignity. No honor. They don't care. Nobody cares. Like Chike, that Chike of a guy. He's a very lucky man, really. He's lucky that Frank Edo is not a violent person. There's an adage where I'm from that says, "And now one now walk among person." It means a man who sleeps with a married woman owes the married a man's death. Like I don't know, like it's liable to die. Like liable to die. So if you go about you single, you have all it takes to get a girl, whatever kind of girl you want, and then you get about sleeping with a married woman. That means like you're so dishonorable, really. Now this on one of our posts, she was laughing and making fun of how even her enemies dash her money. Oh, really? I didn't follow her up. I'm not really a fan of her, really. I'm not a fan. It's crazy. That's what people do, just to make make money or gain sympathy. It's crazy. At some I was like, I was, you are cancerous, like you claim it's three. Because I've seen cancer patients now, people that are almost people that are cancerous, like even stage 2, your body will just shrink. You will look so unhealthy. You will look so unhealthy. But stage 3, and then you just cutting your hair. I suspected I thought it was content, not until I started hearing people sending money, send her money, and she collected in tens of millions. That was crazy. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Now, what about male in crisis? What do I mean by male in crisis? So many men now are not behaving like men, like they should be. They're not doing what they're supposed to be. Likewise, the women. The world has so changed that a man would always want to behave like a woman, wants to act like a woman, wants to dress like a woman. And everybody, every call it human being wants to become a woman. Who's going to be the man? Who's going to be the man? Who's going to lead? Who's going to protect? Who's going to provide? Who's going to, you know, be that figure the younger ones need? It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, please like, and subscribe to the channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, just like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Oga Sammy. Ah. So guys, let me talk about this. Can't pay. Tomorrow you go. Hmm. So I've been following up this Julio Fulio case. Julio Fulio, for people that don't know him, is an American rapper that was shot and killed in June 2024 by a group of 5 plus a lady. That's 5 men. Sean Cartwright, Isaiah Chance, four men plus a lady, a young girl. The men were Isaiah Chance, Sean Cartwright, Devion Murphy, and another Murphy. It's crazy. So these people have been following their case, and I think on the 15th or thereabout, a verdict was given. because what the court wanted to give them, like they were really fighting what they were expecting, what people had expected for them to be given was a death penalty, all of them. But fortunately, they have been given life sentence without the possibility of parole. Devian Murphy and the other guy, I think they're in their 30s. While Isaiah Chance and Sean Cartwright, Isaiah is actually 23 and is even a father. But Sean, the youngest of all, when Sean committed this crime, he was about 18 and currently he's 20 years old. So he's been sentenced at 20 years old to life imprisonment. That means his entire life, his whole life, if he has to live 150 years on this planet, that 150 years, okay, is going to be in prison. And you want to investigate Sean, like check out his background, you will know that Sean Cartwright is a child that was well raised, well trained, well traveled, well loved by the family. His grandma, he had military parents. That's the father and the mom were somehow military, but I think they are retired now. So most of the time, he was left with his grandmothers, to the mom's side and the father's side, to be taken care of. And these people took him across travel around the world. He had a good family, beautiful family, but because of wrong association, being in the wrong environment, and not being rational enough to, as a kid, okay, threw his life away. At 20, he's been given life sentence without the possibility of parole. So I think men, fathers, mothers, we really need to sit up. I'm an African, okay? I'm an African. But each time maybe I stumble on court hearings in America, everything I hear about, court hearings in America is always like very disastrous. It's like the system is built to enslave, slavery ended, they abolished slavery some years back, many years ago, more than 100 years ago. But the justice system of America seems to be like a continuation of slavery. Like it's built to put you under bondage for life. It's built to, it's an extension of slavery, really. So if you find yourself in such an environment, why should you commit crimes that would end you in a place that you be caged for life? I mean, you're just 20 years old. You're 20 and you've been sentenced to life imprisonment. That means if you have like 70 years more to live, you spend it in prison with, oh my God. Parents need to really work on their sons. Parents need to work on their children. You need to know the kind of people they associate themselves with. You have to, because even during the court hearing when the mother of Sean Cartwright was testifying, I remember her saying something like that what they describe the son to be is not the son that she knows. What they describe her son to be in this courtroom is not the son that she knows. That she raised a good boy. Everybody that testified about Sean Cartwright gave great testimonies. He's a good boy, he's very funny, he's very jovial, he's always very lively, he's always the light in the room. Nobody ever said anything wrong or anything bad about Sean Cartwright, but how did he get a life sentence without the possibility of parole at 20? What led to that? if everything, the kind of life he lives back home is a very good life, everybody knows him to be a good kid. Why? That means some way, somehow, all right, the mask he's wearing at home is not the same mask he wears outside. And as such, the parents probably, I wouldn't say they fail, because all I'm hearing, they were just perfect parents, they're good parents, but they failed to like find out what the son was doing outside, who the son was associating with, who were the friends of the son. Because at 20, over here where I'm from, at 20, you're still with your parents. You're still depending on your parents. You're still depending on people that are, older than you, to direct you, to give you advice, to guide you in the journey of life. But over there it's quite different. Once you turn 18, you have to move out from the house. Not like that. You can live with your parents in Africa even till the age of, let me say Nigeria, I wouldn't say Africa, to the age of maybe 30 years old. Can really have problem. They're very happy to have you till you are able to stand, make decision on your own. Nobody worries you. But over there, so I'm really begging you, especially the black people in America, please, the system, the kind of sentencing they give in America is crazy. Over here, I think maybe if it's like degree murder, you can get maybe 20 years, so 20 years sentence, maybe 25 years, 30 years. But when you think years prison sentence, that's slavery. So if you find yourself in such an environment, what are you supposed to do? You should advise yourself to be a good person, not to do things that will implicate you, so that you'll be taken to court, sentenced such a number of years, you waste your life for nothing. The Murphy brothers, another thing that during the hearing, there's this Murphy, Davion Murphy, and the other Murphy. They were still part of this criminal gang that executed Julio Fulio. What happened was, one of the Murphys, it's like a cursed family. I'm sorry to say, a cursed family. The relations that came testifying are in prison. The uncle that came out to testify, I think for Davion Murphy, was on prison. It's an inmate in prison. They asked him, oh my God, the father is still in prison. The uncle is in prison. The fiancée, that's the girl, the mother of his kids, 3 children, is in prison to leave. When they called this man out, I was weeping. I said, how in a family like the first, second generation are all incarcerated for almost the same crime? Almost the same crime, murder, but in different kind of style, murder. This one could be second degree, this one. But I think this guy's own, the one of the Murphy was first degree murder. The uncle owns was murder, but I don't know what degree of murder. But it's murder. Like a whole generation, a whole family is a family of murderers. So if you find yourself in such situation, like why couldn't someone family try to change the narrative of that family? Why couldn't somebody be conscious of what is happening in the family? Oh, my father is incarcerated, my uncle is incarcerated, then I have to do the right thing so that I won't end up like with my parents. Why can't somebody stand up and then say, no, this is not going to be my own portion? And then now two of the Murphys are down. Four family members being charged with murder on different occasions. Father, son, and uncle. It's crazy. So the male folks are really in crisis. Most times, like in Africa, the ladies, like the girls of the house, are being really, the parents really put eye for them. The parents really don't know what they are doing, who they are going out with, but they don't really pay attention much to the boys. And now in Nigeria, almost all the boys that I know have, They're into this I must make money quick, I must make money quick thing. All right, everybody's trying to. Nobody wants to be patient. Nobody wants to be, you know, endure. Nobody wants to do that anymore. Everybody wants everything done sharp, 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 quick, 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 and it's worrisome. It's worrisome because at the end of the day, if you enter into what they call Yahoo, you end up maybe running mad because nothing the devil offers for free. All right, nothing the devil offers for free. All the luxury of life the devil offers you is just for a very limited time. It can never be more like it can't last for a long time. It will be just for a limited time. Over time, you have to like renew whatever covenant you made with the devil. And if you don't do that, you end up being miserable. Most of the kids, most of our young boys are on the streets running mad as a result of what? Trying to make quick money. Some of them are in rehabs because of what? Drugs. Drugs used to be something that we used to hear of like in our country, Nigeria, but there are certain areas. I saw a video clip, I think a YouTube video yesterday, of young girls in Mushin, Lagos, a certain a particular area in Mushin, Lagos. They are like crackheads, all of them. Teenage girls, they are rapping Igbo. If you know what Igbo, some of you call it marijuana. You know, they're smoking that. They're out of school. They're prostituting. The funniest part is just, trying to like sell your body to get money and then still go back to drugs. Like you sleep, you're not sleeping with a man to give you money to feed yourself. You're sleeping with a man for you to get money and then buy hard drugs and destroy yourself. We should learn to love ourselves, guys. We should learn to love ourselves. And if you're a parent, you really need to watch out, look out for your boys. Don't just, pay too much attention to your baby girls. Pay attention equally to your boys because whatever happens to them tomorrow will definitely, as a parent, if you're a loving one, will affect you. Will definitely affect you. Will affect every state of your mind. So as you're paying attention to your girls, make sure you pay attention to your boys. Know their friends, know his friends, know who he goes out with, know the kind of things he's doing behind your back, so that you won't end up in a situation where, like Sean Gathwright's mom said, the boy people are describing in this courtroom is not my son. I have a loving son. I have a good boy at home. So telling me that my son killed someone, it can't comprehend because that's not my son. But really, the boy did what he did, and he said he's taking responsibility for it. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I felt bad for that boy upon the pronouncement of, that court sentence, like the sentencing. I felt horribly bad, horribly, very, very bad for him, because he seems to be a kid that is full of life, full of ideas, full of, at 20, he's already started his own business, photography business, promoting businesses for people via internet or via social media. It was having his own thing going, but all of that just came to an end because I wouldn't say he did what he did because of money. I wouldn't say that, because he's from a good home. He's from a very supportive family, grandmas, father, mother, they're always there for him. I think maybe the father is not, a very consistent father in his life, but the mom and the two grandmothers from the father's side, from the mother's side, are very close to this young man. So I wouldn't say that what he did, okay, was as a result of looking for money, that they hired him to go kill Ulio Fulio for money. I wouldn't say that. It's just, being in the wrong place, which the environment, what is it, Tampa, Florida. So being in the wrong place and having the wrong crowd, because it's pretty young. You could even, like, you know he doesn't really have an idea. He may know the consequences, but with the kind of people he surrounded himself, they must have, boosted his ego, say things into his ear to ward off the fear, to ward off, the consequences, the thoughts about the consequences of his action. And then being so young and naive, he went ahead to do what he did and ended up ending his life at 20. No freedom forever for him at 20. It broke my heart. It really broke my heart. So we really need to watch our boys because the male today are in crisis. I talked about this chicken of a guy, this musician guy that slept with a married woman. In Nigeria, for you to do that is like culturally, it's a taboo. It's a taboo for a man to cross another woman's, a married woman's leg, to even have an affair. It's a very, if it was a very, like in villages, you can be stripped, once caught, you can be stripped naked and then they will match you all over the place. It's called jungle justice. You and the married woman, as a guy that is slept with a married woman, you can be stripped naked and the married woman be stripped naked and then it will take you all around the community naked just to shame you. So for somebody with such reputation, with such, to go ahead and then sleep with somebody's wife that is equally popular and well known in all over the country. It's something that I feel something is wrong somewhere. The male gender is in crisis, and if nothing is being done, there's going to be chaos in the future. Something has to be done. So I equally watch this Nigerian guy. It's not even in Nigeria because already in Nigeria we don't tolerate what they call LGBTQ. We don't welcome them here. We don't promote them here. It's against our law. It's against the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is equally against our culture because we don't believe in sex relationship. Same-sex relationship does not give room for procreation. And because of that, because we Africans, we believe in human, like having large families. That's our wealth. Even if you're poor, you may not, you're very poor as a man, but you can marry and have so many children. So same-sex marriage is not encouraged in Africa, in some African countries aside South Africa and a couple of, I don't know. In Nigeria, it's not encouraged. It's against the law of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and our cultures, most of the cultures in Nigeria. So I saw this guy that is a Nigerian, a gay guy. He said, "Oh, that people keep asking him this question. That his friend keep asking him, why are you gay?" And he said that he tried answering the question was like that he was born gay. That he was born gay. I don't think there's any scientific, okay, proof that anybody's born gay or lesbian. I don't think so. I don't think so. I've not something like that. Scientifically, it's not been proven that anybody can be born a gay, all right, or a lesbian. I don't think so. I've not heard of it yet. There is love to know. Now this says, babe, but you don't know the full story because she consented to it. Nnamdi, I understand that. I understand that she's the stories that I'm hearing, right, from the voice note that I heard. She's the one that even like tried to lure this guy. But why would you, as a guy, said yes to that? Can't you resist it? You must. You should have. It's not Chike I will blame. It's the wife of. No, 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 no. I blame both of them. Wallahi, I blame both of them. Don't tell me I won't. So you mean now if I am married now, maybe and then I come to you, I say, okay, guy, my husband is doing me anyhow. Let's enter bed. You would. It doesn't make sense. Now you will run for your life. Okay, what if, let me say, there's this traditional thing that they practice in some areas. Okay, what if Chike had entered bed with that lady and then they got fused? They got fused. They couldn't separate themselves. There are things like that. It's very wrong. It's very like no. It's very wrong. People are saying, "Ah, Chike, Chike, you did well," oh," but it's very wrong. Let's not paint it as white. It's black. Like it's very wrong. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. If something like that had happened, if I were in his shoe, I will call the husband. If I have the husband, I'll say, please warn your wife. I will even come on social media to blow the trumpet. Please stay away from me because you're trying to end my career. Yeah, that's what I would do. Please stay away from me because you're trying to end my career. Don't, please. Why should you? I understand, Frank Edo will just be a little bit, so I would say uncoordinated as a man because I don't see why you having conflict with your wife at home and then you keep malice, say, to you. Ah, God. To you, the best punishment you can give to a woman is to keep malice for 3 months. You never jam. So keeping malice with your wife and then you leaving home for like months, all right? It's not, oh man. That's why I said men are in crisis. They really need to work on themselves. Men are in crisis. If you're a man and you're married, you're supposed to be in charge. In charge. There is another story that Edo was cheating on her, so she decided to revenge. But is that African? Come on now, Namdi. It's not African. Like it's not our thing. It's so cool. Like I'm a Nigerian. Okay, I'm a Nigerian. Okay, I am a Nigerian. It's very okay for, how do I put it? Maybe I married a man and they caught him somewhere. People won't be surprised. People won't be shocked. Like mouth will not talk too much bad about him. Okay. But if I'm a married woman and then I decided to go do what he did, come on, don't fuck. Because I don't know. Why is it? Let me tell you why it is like that. Historically, like let me call it come from the biblical perspective. Abraham married who? What's that? Is it Haggai? It's okay for a man to have 2, 3 wives, cultures, but it's not okay for women to have 2 husbands, let alone 3. Now this is, I'm not saying it is good because I've seen women that didn't revenge. Yeah, it's not okay. Like you don't try it. What if as she went to revenge now and then she got fused with Chike? Have you not something like that? I've seen it before. You go and then be sleeping with a married woman. What will happen to you is that you fuse. It will be embarrassing. It will be embarrassing. So what if she went there, or maybe Chike even went there and then they end up dying? There are some like I'm surprised that Frank Edo, I think from Akwa Ibom. There are some cultures in some parts of Akwa Ibom in which if I've seen a man like that, if your wife should cheat on you, a married, like a legally married woman goes out to do any nonsense outside with another man, it will backfire. Like it will immediately. You see that she will start falling sick. They call it ekponkawo. Ekponkawo. That's how they put it. That's the ghost of adultery. What you see is that the man can be sitting here and they be hearing things like falling in the house, and or you be hearing sound in your house like somebody moved. It's a very highly spiritual with kind of consequences that comes. Also, in some cultures too, in Akwa Ibom, if a woman does to the husband, you go outside and then cheat on your husband, come back home and then maybe probably cook for your husband, and innocently, he ate that food, he will start falling sick. Or apart from eating your food, maybe you people enter bed innocently, your husband never knew you've gone outside, you will start falling sick. You will fall sick, and once the sickness, they try to cure medically, is not working, they will start suspecting you. What happened? And you must confess. You must confess. You must confess of what the atrocities is, because another thing is, apart from those physically spiritual implications, see, it's part of spiritual implications. As a woman, your husband is cheating on you, and maybe something is not right. You just look inward, try to amend whatever that is supposed to be amended, and then things change. We're not in the Western world that is thinking, okay, I will change, and then we don't have any power over here. Seriously. But you've been hearing of it. I don't know what they call it. Is it something? It's really rampant in the Yoruba land. You sleep with a married woman, you be fused together. You'll be fused. Like what you secretly did will be exposed because you can't detach yourselves. You'll be fused together to you start raising alarm. If you try to come out, it will be very painful. You have to raise alarm for people to come and help until your husband comes in on whatever. You may just end up dying. So what if Frankie Doe did that on the wife unknowingly, and then she goes sleeping with Chike, somebody as popular, as rich, as young as Chike? No, Chike didn't do well. He didn't do well. He really fucked up. It shows how morally decayed the society is. It shows how morally decayed, you know. People don't care about things anymore. People don't care about their dignity anymore, their honors anymore. They just do whatever they feel. They get carried away by things. So the male folks are in crisis. We really need to, if you have a child now, really put eye for your son. Your sons. Leave the women alone. Like, they've taught us everything. Oh, you have to behave a certain way. We've been behaving like that since. I used to say that without without men or boys or, the male folks, this will be a little bit peaceful. Really. He even sang a song saying he is human. AI generated. What I read, it was like they should pity his soul. He said on Twitter they should pity his soul. But he didn't pity his soul when he went knocking somebody's wife. Because he would have fallen dead. In some cultures, he would fall dead. I'm surprised that Frank Edo, don't have that kind of a thing in his family or his own, family. The Ekbonkawo thing is very popular in Akwa Ibom. If you do, you will just die. So it's not encouraging for married women to do all those things outside. Let your husband do. It's okay. You can decide to marry another wife, and add up to you. So he's the man. We're not Western people. Like, we're not Westerners. So we should start, copying nonsense. It's rubbish. I know Frankie Doe really contributed to some of the things. Like, you don't make a woman check out emotionally, okay, with you. Once she checks out emotionally, people are just going to live like a cat and dog in the house. Anything you do, is going to irritate her. And if even, everything about you is going to irritate her, she would directly be gone. And once the respect is gone, everything is gone. So you really have to be a man and man up. You really need to be a man and man up. It's crazy that that happened anyway. So, and this, I want to talk about the Yahoo boys now. I don't tire. I get really scared for like young, especially those that are in their 20s country. I get so scared because the spirit of I must make it quick. I must make it quick is too much. I must make it quick. And it's not landing. I don't know now if you heard about this Uniben student I think last week. There's this Uniben student that was shot and killed at the school gate. The story had it that he was an Azar man. Okay, as a man, that's a money picker. I don't know how they do it, but I understand what an Azaman is, a money picker when they do scam. I don't know how they do it. I didn't want to know. So one thing led to the other. He cashed out some millions of naira from that very clever deal they did, and this money was supposed to be shared among other guys that were into the deal with him. But because the money already landed in his account, he started misbehaving. He didn't want to share the money, greed setting. And these people have been approaching him. I've seen video of him being harassed before in the school compound. You know, they're telling, they were like kind of fighting. And he was fighting back. They to share that money refused. And before you know it, these people plan him. And then, yes, sir. And then visited him. He was in his car with the girlfriend, and then they shot him. They just uh, reading him with bullets, and even eventually killed the girlfriend, killed him as well. You see, you see what Greek can do. You see what Greek can do. If you don't take charge of your control of yourself when it comes to money, that's where it will end you. All this quick money people are looking for. You keep looking for quick money, one day the quick money will end you. But if you are patient, if you're enduring, just waiting for, I don't say wait for your time, wait for your time. I don't like that statement, wait for your time. But just do your normal legal hustle. God is gonna bless you someday. It might take a little time, but not too long. It's for sure. It may take a little time, but not too long for sure. If you keep, grinding, you must make it. Honestly, you just sharp, and then get whatever you have to get. Excuse me. Get whatever you have to get, and then within the span of 2 years, you're gone. Nobody even remembers you. Or sometimes you run mad, or sometimes you kill yourself. It's crazy. So our men really need to, parents, male children really need to chook eye on them, put eye on them, know who they are dealing with. Don't end up like Sean Gatwright's mom that said, the person you people are describing in this court is not my son. Because I have a good son at home. I have a good son at home. This person you people just described and said it's my son killed someone, it's not my son, that's not my son. Late, be a man. Be a man, guys. Be a man. Parents really need to, you know, pay attention to what their boys does, especially when they are not where they are. So, guys, I've come to the end of this live. I'll be showing you this more. And let me just use this opportunity to thank everybody so very much. Thank you so very much. TB7. Okay, thank you so much. Saif, thank you. Saif from Oma, thank you. Dexter Jackson, thank you for tuning in. And Eclair Vlogger, thank you. Thank you, everybody. I will have to go. Let me rest a little. I'll see you some other time. Have a